I tied a blue silk scarf to the sacred oval stone. The wind began to sing the words I'd never known alone. My eagle soared above the hills and caught the morning light, and in its golden feather I could see your face so bright. The steppe is wide and endless like the silence of the sage, and every single hoofbeat writes a line up on the page. I never knew a land so empty, vast and yet so full could teach a heart to gently pull. Let the eternal blue sky witness what I feel, where the rolling hills are real. Golden eagle, silver stream, every rider's distant dream. In the shadow of the cairn, love has found its true return. Poured a cup of kumis on the thirsty waiting ground, and said the spirits of the ancestors are always found. We rode together where the grass meets the endless gray, and I knew that I would love you till my bones returned to clay. The steppe is wide and endless like the silence of the sage, and every single hoofbeat writes a line upon the page. I never knew a land so empty, vast and yet so full could teach a heart to gently pull. Let the eternal blue sky witness what I feel, where the rolling hills are real. Golden eagle, silver stream, every rider's distant dream. In the shadow of the cairn, love has found its true return. Maybe love is not a city wall, but a boundless plain, a sacred scarf that flutters in the wind and rain. One ride, one breath, one never-ending sky, and a lifetime lived beneath an eagle's eye. Let the eternal blue sky witness what I feel, where the rolling hills are real. Golden eagle, silver stream, every rider's distant dream. In the shadow of the cairn, love has found its true return.
Heard the bells of my flock ring across the misty green. The sun was just a silver coin the pines had barely seen. Then you appeared where the stream bends round the ancient mossy stone. Azana's whisper telling me I'd never be alone. The Carpathian wind is humming through the branches old and wise, and every single dewdrop holds the color of your eyes. I never knew a forest so untamed and so serene could teach a heart to truly glean. Let the wolves cry echo through the valley deep and wide, where the sacred secrets hide. so tall, every answer to my call. In the shadow of the peak, love has found the words to speak. Placed a little flower crown upon my weathered brow, and told me that the forest taught you every single vow. The sheep bells softly faded as the twilight painted gold, and I knew that your story was the one I'd always hold. The Carpathian wind is humming through the branches old and wise, and every single dewdrop holds the color of your eyes. I never knew a forest so untamed and so serene could teach a heart to truly gleam. Let the wolf's cry echo through the valley deep and wide, where the sacred secrets hide. Silver stream and pine so tall, every answer to my call. In the shadow of the peak, love has found the words to speak. Maybe love is not a castle with a gilded door, but a fairy in the forest I have seen before. One breath, one step, one never-ending spring, and a lifetime lived inside the song I sing. Let the wolf's cry echo through the valley deep and wide, where the sacred secrets hide. Silver stream and pine so tall, every answer to my call. In the shadow of the peak, love has found the words to speak. Footsteps sleep. The mist was curling off the stone like secrets that the Incas keep. You walked along the narrow path with quinoa in your hair, and all the ghosts of empire seemed to bow to you right there. The Urubamba River sings a song of endless green, and every single terrace holds a life the sun has seen. I never knew a ruin so abandoned and so grand could teach a lonely heart to understand. Let the condor carry this above the snowy peak, where the ancient spirits speak. Inca stone and silver cloud, every promise sung aloud. In the shadow of the height, love has found its truest light. the mountain gods still listen for the sound of humble hearts that beat beneath the vast and watchful sky. And in your eyes I saw the reason why the condors fly. The Urubamba River sings a song of endless green, and every single terrace holds a life the sun has seen. I never knew a ruin so abandoned and so grand could teach a lonely heart to understand. Let the condor carry this above the snowy peak, where the ancient spirits speak. Inca stone and silver cloud, every promise sung aloud. In the shadow of the height, love has found its truest light. Maybe love is not a city built for endless time, but a single terrace reaching for the sky's own climb. One breath, one stone, one never-ending view, and a lifetime lived beneath the deepest blue. Let the condor carry this above the snowy peak, where the ancient spirits speak. Inca stone and silver cloud, every promise sung aloud. In the shadow of the height, love has found its truest light. You where the red earth meets the endless burning sky. The Uluru was glowing like a prophecy on high. A wallaby stood silent by the sacred billabong, and in his gentle watching eyes I heard the oldest song. The Dreamtime holds the story of the serpent and the rain, and every single grain of sand remembers every pain. I never knew a land so old, so weathered and so wise could teach a heart to realize. Let the Bilma call us to the water hole so deep, where the ancient spirits sleep. Red earth, Oka, Emutra, every lesson coming back. In the shadow of the rock, love has opened every lock. You drew a circle in the dust and placed a feather white, and told me that the sky is full of stories every night. A dingo howled a lullaby from somewhere far and true, and I knew the Dreamtime brought me here to find you. The Dreamtime time holds the story of the serpent and the rain, and every single grain of sand remembers every pain. I never knew a land so old, so weathered and so wise could teach a heart to realize. Let the Bilma call us to the water hole so deep, where the ancient spirits sleep. Red earth, ochre, emerald track, every lesson coming back. In the shadow of the rock, love has opened every lock. Maybe love is not a flame that burns the bush away, but a water hole that holds the promise of the day. One breath, one stone, one never-ending land, and a lifetime traced inside a single grain of sand. Let the Bilma call us to the water hole so deep, where the ancient spirits sleep. Red earth, ochre, emerald track, every lesson coming back. In the shadow of the rock, love has opened every lock. I saw you where the gentian paints the meadow blue. The glacier shone above us like a mirror true. You wore a loading jacket and a smile so wide and free, and all the mountains bowed their heads to you and me. The cowbells are ringing through the valley, calm and deep, and every single little voice has promises to keep. I never knew a pasture so remote and so alive could teach a lonely heart to thrive. Let the alphorn call across the snow so wide and grand, where the peaks of heaven stand. Edelweiss and crystal spring, every song the shepherds sing. In the shadow of the height, love has found its perfect light. We climbed to where the avalanche had left its silver scar, and watched the eagles circle in the distance far and far. You picked a tiny flower that had fought through winter's chill, and placed it in my loading coat, a token of your will. The cowbells are ringing through the valley, calm and deep, and every single little voice has promises to keep. I never knew a pasture so remote and so alive could teach a lonely heart to thrive. Let the alphorn call across the snow so wide and grand, where the peaks of heaven stand. Edelweiss and crystal spring, every song the shepherds sing. In the shadow of the height,
Love has found its perfect light. Maybe love, maybe love, maybe love is not a thunderclap on a stormy peak, but a silent frozen tear upon a glacier's cheek. One breath, one step, one never-ending climb, and a lifetime lived inside this perfect simple time. Let the alphorn call across the snow so white and grand, where the peaks of heaven stand. Edelweiss and crystal spring, every song the shepherds sing in the shadow of the height. Love has found its perfect light.
The milonga lights were dim, and the sawdust was worn thin. The bandoneon player wept for all the souls that had been in. You stood there by the doorway with a ribbon in your coal black hair, and I swear the very air became a silent, trembling prayer. The cobbled streets of San Telmo hold 100 years of rain, and every single street lamp seems to flicker out in pain. I never knew a dance so full of longing and of loss could teach a heart to gently cross. Let the tango lead us through this moonlit, empty hall, where the shadows start to fall. Pampa wind and silver chain, every step a sweet refrain in the quiet of the night. Love has found its guiding light. You placed your hand in mine, and we began a silent glide. The bandoneon sobbed and sang of every tear we'd ever cried. No one else was watching, just the portraits on the wall, and the echo of a city that had once embraced us all. The cobbled streets of San Telmo hold 100 years of rain, and every single street lamp seems to flicker out in pain. I never knew a dance so full of longing and of loss could teach a heart to gently cross. Let the tango lead us through this moonlit, empty hall, where the shadows start to fall.
Pampa wind and silver chain, every step a sweet refrain. In the quiet of the night, love has found its guiding light. Maybe love is not a fire, but a slow and steady beat, a tango played on cobblestones beneath our weary feet. One breath, one turn, one never-ending song, and a lifetime lived inside a dance so long. Let the tango lead us through this moonlit, empty hall, where the shadows start to fall. Pampa wind and silver chain, every step a sweet refrain. In the quiet of the night, love has found its guiding light.
The neon flickered through the blinds and painted stripes of blue. My coffee had gone cold before the night was even through. Then you walked in, a shadow in a coat of velvet black, and told me, darling, once you start this case, there's no way back. The rain was tapping secrets on the window pane outside, and every single drop seemed to whisper, honey, hide. I never knew a room so full of smoke and old regret could teach a heart to forget. Let the city cry its tears across this dusty floor. I don't need a locked up door, fedora hat and 38, every lonely twist of fate. In the flicker of the light, love has found me in the night. You said the truth was buried under layers of the past, a photograph, a broken watch, a shadow that was cast. I watched your fingers trace the rim of your forgotten glass, and knew that every question was a mirror I would pass. The rain was tapping secrets on the window pane outside, and every single drop seemed to whisper, honey, hide. I never knew a room so full of smoke and old regret could teach a heart to forget. Let the city cry its tears across this dusty floor. I don't need a locked up door, fedora hat and 38, every lonely twist of fate. In the flicker of the light, love has found me in the night. Maybe love is not a case you solve and put away, but a story that continues past the closing of the day. One look, one breath, one never-ending street, and a lifetime lived inside a single quiet beat. Let the city cry its tears across this dusty floor. I don't need a locked up door, fedora hat and 38, every lonely twist of fate. In the flicker of
love has found me in the night.
Found a little bay where the palm trees bent in prayer. Your dress was coral pink, your feet were sandy bare. You took a Polaroid and shook it in the salty air, and time stood still right there. The summers on this coastline always fade but never leave, and after image painted on the golden glowing eve, even knew a photograph could ache and feel so real. We searched for little shells and driftwood scattered by the waves. We said the ocean keeps the promises the heart still craves. A lighthouse blinked its lullaby across the darkening reef, and I forgot my grief. The summers on this coastline always fade but never leave, an after image painted on the golden glowing eve. I never knew a photograph could ache and feel so real, until your smile taught me to feel. Maybe love is not a blaze that burns the whole sky down, but a cool, forgiving tide that turns the harsh to brown. One wave, one breath, one never-ending sea, and a fading photograph of you and me. Let the tide erase our footprints from the silver shore. I don't need a single more faded snapshot, vintage blue. Every sunset leads to you in the hush of evening's fall. Love has answered every call.
I found you by the cabin where the sassafras grows wild. The moonlight on your cheek was like a sweet and wayward child. You had a jug of something that could burn the chill away, and a fiddle that could make the very stars come out and play. The fireflies are winking in the hollow deep and still, and every single cricket seems to sing against its will. I never knew a mountain so remote and so serene could teach a heart to be so clean. Let the banjo ring across this moonlit hilly land, where the old oak trees still stand. Moonshine jar and fiddle string, every note the night birds sing in the quiet of the holler. Love has made $1 million. You said your grandpa built this place with nothing but his hands, and taught you every fiddle tune from distant foreign lands. He played a melody that sounded like a lonesome dove, and I knew right then and there I'd found my one true love. The fireflies are winking in the hollow deep and still, and every single cricket seems to sing against its will. I never knew a mountain so remote and so serene could teach a heart to be so clean. Let the banjo ring across this moonlit hilly land, where the old oak trees still stand. Moonshine jar and fiddle string, every note the night birds sing in the quiet of the holler. Love has made $1 million. Maybe love is not a city with a gilded dome, but a little wooden cabin and a place to call your own. One breath, one song, one never-ending hill, and a lifetime lived beside a windowsill. Let the banjo ring across this moonlit hilly land, where the old oak trees still stand. Moonshine jar and fiddle string, every note the night birds sing in the quiet of the holler. Love is made $1 million. The river kissed the temple steps where pharaohs used to tread. The stars of Alexandria were burning overhead. You stood between the columns with a lantern and a sigh, and and every single hieroglyph was watching from on high. The abyss bird is silent as it glides across the moon, and every grain of desert sand knows love is coming soon. I never knew a ruin so abandoned and so grand could teach a heart to understand. Let the desert's ancient secret unfold across the night, where the shadows turn to light. Papyrus leaf and scarab stone, every promise ever known in the temple's sacred shade. Love has built what cannot fade. Placed a little offering of olive and of bread, and told me that the ancient ones still listen to the dead. A golden ibis flew above and cast a single feather down, and I knew right then your soul would always wear the crown. The ibis bird is silent as it glides across the moon, and every grain of desert sand knows love is coming soon. I never knew a ruin so abandoned and so grand could teach a heart to understand. Let the desert's ancient secret unfold across the night, where the shadows turn to light. Papyrus leaf and scarab stone, every promise ever known in the temple's sacred shade. Love has built what cannot fade. Maybe love is not a city built of mud and stone, but a promise whispered softly to a God unknown. One breath, one reed, one never-ending Nile, and a lifetime lived within a single sacred smile. Let the desert's ancient secret unfold across the night, where the shadows turn to light. Papyrus leaf and scarab stone, every promise ever known in the temple's sacred shade. Love has built what cannot fade. I pulled my canoe on the sand as the sun began to wave. The breadfruit leaves were dancing for the island's humble sake. You walked across the coral shore with flowers in your hair, and all the colors of the rainbow seemed to linger there. The lagoon is calm and silent like a mother's lullaby, and every single ripple seems to answer to the sky. I never knew an island so remote and so at peace could teach a weary heart to find release. Let the conch shell call us to the reef beyond the
where the trade winds blow so true. Frangipani, coral stone, every love we've ever known. In the quiet of this cove, we have found a treasure trove. You showed me how the hermit crab will borrow its own home, and how the seabird always finds its way across the foam. I held your hand and felt the island beat beneath our feet, and in that single moment, all of heaven felt complete. The lagoon is calm and silent like a mother's lullaby, and every single ripple seems to answer to the sky. I never knew an island so remote and so at peace, to teach a weary heart to find release. Let the conch shell call us to the reef beyond the blue, where the trade winds blow so true. Frangipani, coral stone, every love we've ever known. In the quiet of this cove, we have found a treasure trove. Maybe love is not a stormy sea or a blazing sun, but a quiet lagoon where two souls become one. One shell, one breath, one never-ending tide, and a lifetime lived with nothing left to hide. Let the conch shell call us to the reef beyond the blue, where the trade winds blow so true. Frangipani, coral stone, every love we've ever known. In the quiet of this cove, we have found a treasure trove.